Whether you're in therapy or thinking about starting, there are 8 things your therapist should never do. Therapy is supposed to be a safe space, but sometimes even therapists can cross the line, intentionally or not. So, let's shed some light on what shouldn't be happening in that room. Number 1. Your therapist should never cross personal boundaries. One of the foundational pillars of therapy is boundaries. When a therapist oversteps, it can deeply impact the trust and professionalism of the relationship. This could look like oversharing about their own life, inviting you to meet outside of therapy, or even engaging in inappropriate physical contact. Number 2. Your therapist should never display judgment. Have you ever felt like you couldn't be honest with your therapist because you feared being judged? That's not how therapy is supposed to feel. A therapist should create an environment where you can speak your truth, no matter how messy or vulnerable it feels. If a therapist shames you for your thoughts, mistakes, or lifestyle choices, that is not professional, nor is it ethical. You should leave sessions feeling seen, understood, and validated, not scolded. Number 3. Your therapist should never impose their beliefs upon you. Your therapist will have their personal beliefs like everyone else, but they should never impose them on you. This includes religious views, political opinions, or moral stances. Their role is to help you explore your values, your goals, and your truth, not convert you to theirs. Number 4. Your therapist should never make the sessions about themselves. Have you ever had a therapist talk more about their own life than yours? Maybe they mention their relationships, childhood trauma, or stressors. While a small amount of self-disclosure can sometimes build rapport, overdoing it is unprofessional. Therapy is your personal hour. It should never feel like a one-sided conversation where you're listening instead of being heard. Number 5. Your therapist should never violate client confidentiality. There are a few exceptions, like if you're in immediate danger or if someone else is. But outside of those specific cases, your therapist should never disclose what you say without your permission. If your therapist shares your information with someone without consent, that's not just unethical, it could be legally actionable. Number 6. Your therapist should never promise a quick fix. Some therapists might market themselves as having a solution to all your problems. But let's be real. Healing takes time. Anyone promising you instant transformation or setting unrealistic expectations for progress is not respecting the complexity of mental health work. Number 7. Your therapist should never ignore cultural or identity factors. Your identity matters in therapy, whether it's your race, gender, culture, religion, or sexuality. If a therapist minimizes or invalidates those aspects of who you are, it can be deeply damaging. Number 8. Your therapist should never push you too hard. Therapy can be challenging, but it shouldn't be overwhelming. A good therapist will know when to push you and when to hold space. If you're being forced to confront trauma or dig into topics before you're emotionally ready, it can re-traumatize you instead of helping you heal. Pacing is key. You should feel empowered in the process and not bulldozed through it. If this video brought you value, give it a like, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe to stay connected. Thank you.